Sinbad, a name that echoes with adventure. He sailed the seven seas, he faced mythical creatures, he always returned with a tale. Sinbad is a hero of stories, he is a legend whispered on the wind. From the bustling marketplaces of Baghdad, Sinbad's tales traveled far. They inspired wonder in the hearts of children. They sparked the imagination of weary travelers. Sinbad's journeys remind us, the world is full of possibilities. His adventures teach valuable lessons: courage, resilience, the importance of friendship. Let's set sail with Sinbad. Let's explore the magical world he inhabits. Sinbad's world was full of wonder. He encountered majestic rocks, giant birds of myth. Their wings could blot out the sun. He met mischievous jinn, spirits of fire and air. They could grant wishes or cause great mischief. Each voyage brought new encounters, but danger lurked around every corner. Sinbad faced treacherous sirens. Their beautiful songs lured sailors to their doom. He battled fearsome sea serpents. They rose from the depths, hungry for destruction. Sinbad used his wits and courage to survive. He knew the sea held both beauty and peril. He faced each challenge with determination. His adventures remind us, life is a journey of ups and downs. We must be brave and face the unknown. One of Sinbad's most famous encounters? The terrifying Cyclops. This one-eyed giant was known for his immense strength and fearsome appearance. Legends say that his single eye could see through the darkest of nights, making him an almost invincible guardian of his cave. This one-eyed giant trapped Sinbad and his men. They were held captive in the depths of his dark, foreboding cave, surrounded by the echoes of their own despair. The Cyclops, with his booming voice and menacing presence, seemed an insurmountable obstacle. They were prisoners in his cave. But Sinbad was clever. He knew that brute strength alone wouldn't save them. He needed to outwit the giant, to use his intelligence and cunning to find a way out of this dire situation. He devised a daring escape. Sinbad's mind raced as he formulated a plan, drawing on every ounce of his experience and knowledge. He knew that the Cyclops' single eye was both his greatest strength and his greatest weakness. He blinded the Cyclops with a burning stake. In a moment of sheer bravery and precision, Sinbad and his men drove the fiery stake into the Cyclops' eye, rendering him helpless and disoriented. He and his men escaped on the bellies of sheep. Using the Cyclops' own flock as their means of escape, they clung to the undersides of the sheep, slipping past the blinded giant and out into the safety of the open air. On another voyage, Sinbad found himself shipwrecked. The sea, with its unpredictable nature, had cast him onto a desolate shore, leaving him to fend for himself amidst the wreckage of his once proud ship. He was rescued by beautiful mermaids. These enchanting creatures of the deep, with their shimmering tails and melodic voices, found Sinbad and brought him to safety. They took him to their underwater kingdom. Beneath the waves, Sinbad discovered a world unlike any he had ever seen, a realm of beauty and wonder hidden from the eyes of ordinary men. It was a place of shimmering coral and playful dolphins. The vibrant colors of the coral reefs and the joyful antics of the dolphins created a magical atmosphere that captivated Sinbad's heart. Sinbad learned about their world. He spent his days exploring the underwater kingdom, learning about the mermaids' way of life, their customs, and their deep connection to the ocean. He made friends with these creatures of the deep. Through his kindness and curiosity, Sinbad formed bonds with the mermaids, earning their trust and friendship. Sinbad's experiences taught him valuable lessons. Each adventure, each encounter added to his wisdom and understanding of the world and its many wonders. He learned to respect all creatures, big and small. From the mighty Cyclops to the delicate mermaids, Sinbad realized that every being had its place and importance in the grand tapestry of life. He discovered the importance of kindness and understanding. Through his interactions with both friends and foes, Sinbad came to appreciate the power of empathy and compassion. Even in the most fantastical situations, Sinbad found connections. Whether facing giants or befriending mermaids, he learned that the bonds we form with others are what truly define our adventures and shape our destinies. Section 4. Courage in the face of fear. Sinbad's unwavering spirit. Sinbad faced many dangers. He was often afraid. The sea was a treacherous place filled with unknown perils and unpredictable storms. Each journey brought new challenges, testing his resolve and bravery. Yet Sinbad's spirit remained unbroken, his determination unwavering, but he never let fear control him. Fear was a constant companion, but Sinbad knew that succumbing to it would mean certain defeat. Instead, he harnessed his fear, turning it into a driving force that propelled him forward. His crew looked up to him, drawing strength from his unyielding courage. When giant apes attacked his ship, Sinbad fought back. The apes were fierce and relentless, their sheer size and strength overwhelming. But Sinbad, with his quick thinking and strategic mind, rallied his men. He knew that panic would only lead to chaos, so he remained calm and focused, directing his crew with precision. He used his cunning to outsmart them. Sinbad devised clever traps and tactics, using the ship's layout to his advantage. He anticipated the apes' moves, staying one step ahead. His ability to think on his feet and adapt to the situation was crucial in turning the tide of the battle. He led his men to safety. Despite the chaos and danger, Sinbad's leadership shone through. He guided his crew with unwavering confidence, ensuring that they remained united and focused. Together, they overcame the monstrous threat, emerging victorious and stronger than before. Another time, Sinbad was buried alive. During one of his adventures, a sudden landslide trapped him underground. The darkness was suffocating, and the weight of the earth pressed down on him. It was a dire situation, one that would have broken the spirit of many. He found himself in a cavern filled with treasure. As he struggled to free himself, Sinbad discovered a hidden cavern, glittering with untold riches. The sight was both awe-inspiring and bittersweet, for while he had found great wealth, he was still trapped with no apparent way out. But there was no escape. The walls of the cavern were solid rock, and the entrance was blocked by tons of debris. It seemed like an impossible situation, one that would test the limits of his endurance and ingenuity. Did Sinbad give up? Never. Giving up was not in Sinbad's nature. He refused to accept defeat, even in the face of overwhelming odds. His mind raced with possibilities, searching for a solution to his predicament. He used his ingenuity to dig his way out. Sinbad scoured the cavern for anything that could aid his escape. Using makeshift tools and his bare hands, he began the arduous task of digging through the rubble. It was a grueling process, but his determination never wavered. He even salvaged some of the treasure. Despite the physical and mental strain, Sinbad managed to secure some of the treasure. It was a testament to his resourcefulness and tenacity, a reward for his unwavering spirit. Sinbad's courage was not the absence of fear. He felt fear just like anyone else, but he never let it paralyze him. Instead, he faced it head-on, using it as a catalyst for action. It was the will to keep going despite it. Sinbad's true strength lay in his perseverance. No matter how dire the situation, he always found a way to push forward, driven by an unshakable belief in himself and his mission. He teaches us, we all have fears. Sinbad's story is a powerful reminder that fear is a natural part of life. It's not something to be ashamed of, but rather something to be acknowledged and confronted. But we can overcome them. By facing our fears and refusing to let them control us, we can achieve great things. Sinbad's journey shows us that courage is not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. We can find strength within ourselves. Each of us has the potential to be courageous, to find the strength within ourselves to overcome any obstacle. Sinbad's unwavering spirit serves as an inspiration to us all, a beacon of hope and resilience in the face of adversity. Section 5, A Clash of Titans, Sinbad versus the Kraken. In the annals of maritime legends, few tales are as gripping and awe-inspiring as the epic confrontation between Sinbad the sailor and the monstrous Kraken. This story has been passed down through generations, capturing the imagination of all who hear it. The Kraken, a legendary sea monster. This colossal beast with its gargantuan tentacles and fearsome visage has been the subject of countless myths and stories. Mariners spoke of its immense size and the terror it brought to the high seas. It was said to devour ships whole. Entire vessels, no matter how large or sturdy, were no match for the Kraken's insatiable hunger. The mere mention of its name would send shivers down the spines of even the bravest sailors. Sinbad encountered this fearsome creature on one of his voyages. As a seasoned sailor, Sinbad had faced many dangers, but nothing could have prepared him for the sheer magnitude of the Kraken. The sea was his domain, and he was determined to protect his crew and ship. The Kraken rose from the depths. Its emergence was like a nightmare come to life, with water churning and waves crashing violently against the ship. The sight of the beast was enough to strike fear into the hearts of all who witnessed it. Its tentacles, as thick as ship masts, lashed out. These massive appendages wrapped around the ship, threatening to pull it into the abyss. The crew could feel the immense power of the Kraken as it tightened its grip. Sinbad refused to give up. He rallied his men. With a voice that cut through the chaos, he inspired his crew to stand their ground. They knew that their only chance of survival was to fight with everything they had. They fought back with swords and cannons. The clash was intense, with the crew using every weapon at their disposal. Cannons roared and swords clashed against the Kraken's tough hide. The air was filled with the sounds of battle and the cries of determined sailors. They used their knowledge of the sea to their advantage. Sinbad and his crew were not just warriors, they were skilled navigators. They maneuvered the ship with precision, using the stormy seas to their benefit, trying to outwit the beast. The battle raged for days. It was a test of endurance and willpower. The crew fought tirelessly, refusing to let the Kraken drag them into the depths. Each day brought new challenges, but they held on, driven by their determination to survive. Finally, Sinbad delivered the killing blow. In a moment of sheer bravery, he seized an opportunity. With a harpoon in hand, he aimed for the Kraken's most vulnerable spot. He pierced the Kraken's eye with a harpoon. The strike was precise and powerful, causing the beast to thrash in agony. The crew watched in awe as their captain dealt the decisive blow. The defeat of the Kraken was Sinbad's greatest triumph. The crew erupted in cheers, celebrating their hard-fought victory. The once feared monster now lay defeated, a testament to their courage and resilience. It showed the power of courage and determination. Sinbad's leadership and the crew's unwavering spirit had seen them through the darkest of times. Their story became a beacon of hope for all who faced insurmountable odds. It proved that even the most daunting challenges can be overcome. The ship, now sailing through calmer seas, was a symbol of their triumph. They had faced the impossible and emerged victorious. Sinbad's victory over the Kraken is a timeless tale. It has been told and retold, inspiring countless generations. The legend of Sinbad and the Kraken remains one of the greatest stories of bravery and adventure. It reminds us, we are capable of amazing things when we work together. The unity and teamwork of Sinbad and his crew were the true heroes of this tale. Together, they achieved what seemed impossible, proving the strength of human spirit and collaboration. Section 6. The True Treasures of Sinbad's Voyages. Sinbad's voyages were filled with danger, but they were also full of wonder. He traveled to far-off lands, he experienced different cultures, he brought back exotic spices and precious jewels. But these were not his greatest treasures. Sinbad's true treasures were the lessons he learned. He learned the value of friendship. He discovered the importance of loyalty. He realized that the greatest reward was the journey itself. Sinbad's adventures taught him to appreciate the world around him. He learned that true wealth is not measured in gold or possessions, it is found in experiences, relationships, and personal growth. Sinbad's journeys remind us, the greatest treasures in life are often intangible. Section 7. Sinbad's Legacy, Inspiring Dreams of Adventure. Sinbad's tales have been told for centuries. They continue to inspire us today. They remind us that the world is a vast and wondrous place. They encourage us to be brave, curious, and kind. Sinbad's legacy is one of adventure, resilience, and the power of the human spirit. So the next time you look up at the stars, think of Sinbad. Remember his courage. Embrace your own sense of adventure. The world is waiting for you to explore it. Just like Sinbad, you can achieve anything you set your mind to. Keep exploring, keep dreaming, and never stop believing in the magic of adventure.